Hello children, I welcome you all to our English class of class 7. Today we are going to discuss about vocabulary and grammar given in our unit 4. So let's focus on that. Now let's know about phrasal verbs discussed under vocabulary. What are phrasal verbs? Verb, we already understand that it is an action word. What is a phrase? Phrase is group of words which doesn't give complete meaning. So now let's read it together. Phrasal verb. So the verb that is coming in combination of two or three words. So that is called as a phrasal verb. Such as, there is also something that we need to know how the combinations occur. So main verb plus adverb or main verb plus preposition or main verb plus preposition or adverb. So these all things make up together as a phrasal verb. So verb is coming along with a combination with it as a group of words. So that is nothing but a phrasal verb. Children, there is nothing to get confused and we can learn a lot about it when we are dealing with the examples. So the meaning of phrasal verbs is different from the individual words themselves. So you have to understand the meaning of phrasal verb when it is read together along with the words. When you are individually understanding the meaning of the words, the meaning is different, and when it is a phrasal verb, the meaning is different. So learn them as it is given. Okay, so take up, first example, take up is to begin a new hobby. I am not very good at basketball. I only took it up recently. So took up is the past tense of the phrasal verb take up, and it is of course a separable phrasal verb. We got a preposition between it. I took up, and it is breaking it. I took it up recently. Okay, so let's look at the second example. Get around. Get around is to travel to different places. I will get around from the town to town. So someone who is having a lot of traveling habit can use this phrasal verb. Go along. Go along is to continue, to happen or to develop. He is under the training and he is going on well. So going on well, going along well is also a phrasal verb. Okay, next one, come across. Come across is to discover something very unexpectedly. I came across a car I had never seen before. So here came across is the past tense of the phrasal verb come across. Fifth one, break down. Break down means to stop functioning. Okay, so the example sentences are car broke down at the side of the highway. Broke down is past tense of breakdown. Okay, another word, how to understand this breakdown, to get upset. The woman broke down when the police told her that her husband had met with an accident. So this breakdown is different from the before word. So according to the context, there is even the change in meaning, and you need to understand it according to the situation that you are using. Children, don't try to get confused and don't think and get confused. So whatever the word is given together, don't separately read them. Try to learn them as it is when they are coming in together. Okay, so like that, phrasal verbs are always the combination of the words, and remember the sentence formation, how they are coming in. Okay, so children, let's know what are idioms, which is given under vocabulary. Children, let's know about idioms today. What are these idioms? Had you any time listened to someone saying that if they are not given food, they may die of hunger? It is not actually according to the situation, but someone might be saying it in a sarcastic way, right? So, these idioms are certain expressions which are used by people to actually exaggerate the meaning to tell about their situation. So, let us know about them. Idioms are group of words having a meaning difficult to guess. It is also a phrase similar to phrasal verb. It is a phrase, children, so it is coming in group of words together, and it is similar to phrasal verb, they say, but it is not like phrasal verb. Idioms will have an exaggerated meaning or some different meaning that we have are difficult to guess in. So let's know about it. Idioms is an expression that takes a meaning which is different from the literal meaning of the individual words. So don't read the words individually and try to guess it. You have to learn the idioms and then only you can enjoy learning them. We have a lot of idioms like idioms on animals, idioms on colors, idioms on family, and now today I am going to discuss certain categories of that, and surely you are going to know more about it by doing your own discoveries. Okay, so now let's focus on color idioms. To see red, very angry. When someone is very angry, you say that you see them in red. Green with envy, when they are wanting something that someone else has, so they are green with envy. So here we are describing people and we are saying that along with the color name with it. To feel blue, when someone is sad, that they are feeling blue. Yellow bellied, covered, not braved. Tickled pink, very happy. Golden opportunity, the perfect chance. Black sheep, a person who is a disgrace to a family or a group. So here, let's know about some common idioms in English. A bull in a china shop, someone who is very clumsy. They move as they like. Okay, so they are very careless. So a bull in a china shop, how problematic it might be. So to describe someone like that, you can use this idiom. A gray area, something that is unclear. A little birdie told me, someone told me a secret. A rip-off, too expensive. Add fuel to fire. To add more to an existing problem, then you can use this idiom. As easy as ABC. So something that is very, very easy, you can use this idiom to describe that. Bee in her bonnet, she is very upset. You can use this when it is required. Okay, so here let us focus on some sweet idioms. Here, a piece of cake is used to say something that's very easy. Easy as pie, very easy. Giving candy, again very easy, especially when you do something wrong. So giving candy to a baby, when you're giving something like to make them stop crying, it's especially when you do something wrong. Okay, so here next one, a fruit cake. Really strange, crazy, a kind of serious word. When you are using this, you have to understand the situation and according to that, you are going to write it. Okay, so going bananas, when someone become very crazy. So why are you going bananas? You can say this like that, especially with too much to do. Nut or nutty. This is a this is something very nutty, you can say like that, or this man is nuts. So find that is that person or something, it is very funny, crazy, that person is making you laugh, you can say this expression for them. Sugar and spice, very sweet, nice or kind, it's feminine generally. Sugar and spice, this idiom is used for girls. Okay, so we have a lot of categories in this, children. You have to do some kind of exploration and all to know more about idioms. Okay, it's very interesting. I guess you have a lot of interest and you'll surely do that. Yes, all right, let's focus on the next category. So we have some contracted forms to discuss. What are these contracted forms or short forms and why do we need them? So contracted forms or short forms are generally used when we are talking. So we can find them when we are doing some conversation with the other person. If you are general English speaker, it will be a part of your conversation. So here let's know about them. So contracted forms are short forms, refer to short words made by putting two words together and omitting some letters which are replaced by an apostrophe. So when you are joining two words together and making it one word, and whenever you are omitting, there you are putting an apostrophe. Remember this rule, children. So you can easily identify a contracted form or a short form. So the short forms are generally used in a conversation. We already discussed that. So here these are some common contractions in English that you generally talk and you discuss, right? Aren't, when you say aren't, it's are not. Am, I am. That's, that, this. Can't, it's cannot. I've, it's I have. There's, there is. Didn't, did not. Isn't, is not. Were, we are. Don't, do not. Let's, let us. What's, what is. He'll, he will. We're, we have, you'd, you would. So like this, you have to understand that these two words are joined together and you're omitting certain letters there and you're putting an apostrophe there. So this is something about contracted forms. I guess this is easy and you can practice this and learn easily. Children, now let's discuss about adverbs of manner. What is an adverb first? Let us know about it. Adverbs generally describes or modifies verb. That is nothing but adverbs generally modifies an action. Here exactly the same thing is done. So adverbs of manner will tell us how something happens. So it is describing the action. So they are usually placed either before the main verb or after the main verb. So here you have to understand that adverbs of manner are describing and telling how something is happening. So generally adverbs are formed by adding ly to the adjective. So when there is an adjective, you are adding ly to it and you are making an adverb. So understand this, but not all the adverbs are done in the same way by adding ly. You see that and you immediately say it is a adverb. So don't do that mistake. There are certain rules and understand them clearly and learn them how to identify adverbs and what are adverbs and what are not. Okay. So let's throw focus on that. Sometimes we have to make changes in spellings. Okay. How is that? See these examples. Easy is an adverb adjective. So there you are putting ly and the spelling is changed to ILY. When you are changing easy to easily, you are changing that easily, healthy, healthily, noise, it's noisily. So like this you are going to make changes in spellings even when you are adding ly. So if the adjective already ends in ly, what should I do? So for them we have to add a small phrase in a way to them. Okay, so let's know about it. Friendly, it's already ending in ly. So how can I make it as an adverb? In a friendly way. I have to say in a friendly way. Silly, in a silly way, like this. Okay, so the next change is some adverbs have the same form as an adjective. So we need not actually check and add ly, children. Remember this. So don't always keep looking for an ly to locate adverbs. This is the main statement. Okay. So some words as it is are adverbs. Hard, late, fast, early, much, little, straight, good, well, etc. So these are the words which are as it is used as an adverb. Some people generally small mistake that they commit is fastly. Don't say that. It is quickly is a better word used in the place of that. So fast is used as it is as an adverb. Don't add ly to that. It means that these all words need not have ly to them. When we say lately or hardly, children, understand the situational importance and need. Those words are existing hardly and lately also we say, but according to the meaning you have to use them and they will not be the adverbs then. The meaning is changed. Okay. So when you are using them as an adverb, these words will not have ly. Remember that. Let us see some examples here. Complete the following sentence with correct adverbs. Please listen. The word is given as careful. The adjective it is careful. So how can we change it to adverb? We have to add ly. Please listen carefully. Okay, next one. He was driving to. So can I add ly here? No, I should not add. I will use the word exactly the same it is given. Okay. He was driving too fast. The problem could be solved very easily. So I had to add ily to that. So remember these rules, children. When you are identifying and using the adverbs of manner, you have to remember these rules and then you can change them into proper and correct adverbs. Okay. Children, I guess you all understood the concepts of phrasal verbs, contracted forms, idioms, adverbs of manner, and you have to remember and use these according to the rules that we have discussed. Okay, so when you are listening all together, it might be confusing, but practice them individually with a lot of examples. As surely said, practice will always make you perfect. Okay, so remember them, remember the rules, and practice them, children. And thank you for staying with me in the class, and surely we'll meet in the next class. Until then, happy learning.